On the hill, Michael Lorenzen.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponent. Opponents.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Alex Bregman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
Just not a good.
Safe at second with a stolen base. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Inside. 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Outside low. And that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
First and second, 1 out. Tucker getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Soto on the move, heading back. And that one's gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. And the Astros jump in front. It's 3-0. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Two away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Freeman puts the tag on him, leaving the box, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
Big time arm, power. One thing he's struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up, not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this. This one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he grounds one to the right side. What a stop. Got him. Nice play.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to him. That's outside, and that's ball one. One out, bases empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Here is Aaron Judge. That's down and in. A slider missed. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there. Back at Yankee Stadium. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Blake Perkins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Corrals it, and there's one away. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. First offering, and it just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Tyler Fitzgerald just off the inside edge. And another ball. Diaz leads off first with one away. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge makes the play. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and a ball line to center. And that's down, a base hit. And now two aboard.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Bam! 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. And base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're...
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now
here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
He's 0 for 1.
Declan Cronin.
Two outs. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Hits the fence. Alvarez scores. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Perkins swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one almost got him.
2. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home, fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. And a quick out, number 1. Juan Soto now.
The left fielder, Juan.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground, right side. Altuve throws to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Victor Caratini stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1-1.
That's the third, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Cronin back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Diaz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And that's a strike. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Center fielder,
Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2. Left field. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Wong. And that one missing inside. A sharp slider. Tied him up inside with that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Wong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Altuve handles it on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 down. Foul ball there. And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alvarez in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's down and in.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Just missed. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot. Velocity right on top of it.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Connor Norby, looking for a big hit with 2 out runners at first and second. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And Judge takes a strike. And that one is inside. Judge rips that one. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul out of play.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
Hey.
I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hit,
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Blake Perkins. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Right through there for a strike. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Young. One away here in the 5th. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Popped in the air. Left field. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd. Back for more from the Bronx. And now it's going to be Victor Caratini. That's too low. 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Sale ready. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Perkins hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Connor Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And up next for New York, Jose Siri. First pitch just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The throw, tag, and he's out. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And top six. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. King back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed. Pena measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Alex Bregman digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's the strike. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tries to get back and save.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that extra sweet.
Judge is there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Siri makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in New York. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bo Bichette. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Flares it into the outfield. And foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Right through there. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Number 5.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Fitzgerald in position and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan Noda up next for the Astros. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Soto really on his horse for it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Blake Perkins. 1 for 3.
Perkins.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The 1-2. That one lifted to left. Soto right there to make the grab. And that is that. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Young. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
There's a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Juan Soto. Slider for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Altuve slings to first. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Number 22. Right.
Vic Caratini at the plate. There's a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Rice off of first with 2 away.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, high fastball, even a little.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Number 25.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Wong up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And we're back
Leading
for
off
the
for
top of the
Houston,
8th. Now, Yainer
Diaz.
Diaz.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 37, Anthony Bender.
That catches the outside corner, and that's strike one. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Misses the sweeper. The Astros
ball, 2
up big
strikes.
in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
No. Hey.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-1. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Out number 3. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Siri. And that misses, and it's 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses.
That ball went
2
out.
balls and a strike. This one in the air, center field. Fitzgerald under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for New York, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Now one missed.
That's inside.
One out. Runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bichette around third and headed home. One run is in. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Josh Young. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. Judge, the runner at third. Young over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped to third and caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Ben Rice will hit next. In the air to left center. Perkins makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
For the Yankees, number 58, Derek.
And first offering is fouled off. Law goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a cutter, a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
That one missing inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And fouled off. 2 in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the ninth. That one carrying and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 14-3. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. That's down and in. A slider missed. Misses inside. And it's 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Soto makes the grab, one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Goes down swinging for the strike. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the switch hitting. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Trey Jameson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Abreu.
Down and away for ball one. He was late there, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab, one down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fitzgerald on the move to the alley. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout. 14-3 the final.
Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the air.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tienes play. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy para ti. Ya no estoy para ti. Conmigo ya no tienes play. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy para ti. Ya no estoy para ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me pique. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo tu Ale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la guay. Si no te gusta, sorry, esta es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. I'ma keep this feeling.